Hello, I'm Andy. You all know that already though. And I am here to see if I can try some different flavors of better, healthier for you ice cream and see if they are good. And I probably should have opened these in advance, but I'm gonna do it as we go. So this first one is called Slim Twin 3 Twins Organic Lemon Cookie. Now this one, they put the amount of calories on a pint, but I am not one of the kind of people that actually can sit down and eat a pint of ice cream. So, I mean, at best I'll have half a serving just because that's how I roll. But if you were to have 1/2 cup, and there's 4 of them in here, servings that size, this contains 80 calories per serving, 2.5 grams of fat, 3 grams of dietary fiber, 5 grams of sugar, and 6 grams of protein, which is pretty decent for an ice cream. All right, I'm gonna give it a shot because I've got 3 in total to try today. So hopefully this is boring and not boring, I should say, not boring. But the consistency, sometimes these can be a little bit light and airy and not very dense like ice cream, but this one has while the pint is light, the ice cream doesn't feel that light, so that's good. It feels thick. It's actually not technically ice cream, I don't think, but let's try it. All right, so right away, it sets itself apart because I can tell that it's sorbitol and not sugar. Erythritol, not salt, not whatever I just said. It's erythritol, but I can tell it's not sugar. Although this says that it has cane sugar in it, but all I'm tasting is the fake sugar. Let me just try another bite here because this is supposed to have chunks of lemon cookie in it, and I didn't hit any upon first bite. Well, I mean, I would say as guilt-free stuff goes, it's not bad, but I wouldn't buy this again. And I love lemon. Like, I love lemon-flavored things like lemon meringue. I mean, it's nice that it's guilt-free, but it really is rather, I would call, flavorless, and you can definitely tell that it's not real sugar. So it's sort of a nice guilt-free dessert, I guess, as long as you're not eating the entire pint, because I think 320 calories is a little crazy, but it's a probably sensible alternative, but I wouldn't buy it again. My next one here is by a company called Soar Babes, and this is Cafe Almond. It's almond, nut, butter, sorbet, coffee, caramel, and espresso bark. There's a lot going on. It's made with nut butter. This is dairy-free, so that's a plus for me because I'm not a lactose-tolerant person. A 1/2 cup serving, same as the other one, has only 110 calories, so lower calories, but it does have more fat, 5 grams of fat, but lower sugar, 11 grams of sugar, and 2 grams of protein. So lower protein, lower sugar, higher fat, lower calories. It contains water, cane sugar, almond nut butter, chicory root, and it has erythritol in it also. So I'm assuming that they're making up for the lack of sugar with erythritol. Hopefully this will be a little bit more satisfying, but let's try. First of all, this is what it looks like. And one thing that you'll notice about more healthier style ice creams is that when you dip your spoon into a full fat ice cream, you get that that nice sort of creamy dollop, it's really creamy and stuff. With these that have the less fat and the fake sugar, it tends to be more like shavings. It doesn't come out like that. So let's try it. Oh wow, This is way better. It's vegan with no gluten and no GMO. Non-GMO ingredients. This is way heckin' better. Okay, yeah. I mean, I can definitely tell. I can definitely tell it's not full-fat ice cream, but it's way better than the lemon one was, and it's very flavorful. And each bite, it's got lots of chunks of stuff in it. So it's got caramel, and then coffee and the espresso bark, which the espresso bark tastes like little chocolate chips. It's really good. Yeah. So again, pardon me, you are essentially, you give one thing up, you add another thing. So you're giving up maybe the sugar and you're adding more taste, you're adding more fat. So, but in moderation, you can really, anything is fine. Honestly, you could probably just have full fat ice cream and call it a day. But since my whole thing is I need to look for stuff that has higher protein because I'm lactose intolerant. So if it's dairy and it has less, what do you call it, higher protein content, it doesn't bother me as much, like Greek yogurt. So the last one I've got here is called Scandalous. This is sea salt caramel. It looks like this. This whole pint has 290 calories, but each serving, which is strangely slightly larger than the other ones. This one is 2/3 cup rather than half cup. And this one has only 100 calories per serving. So lowest calories so far of all of them. It has 2 grams of fat. Lowest fat of all of them. Yep. And 12 grams of sugar. 12 grams of sugar, and then 6 grams of protein. So it's higher in sugar than the other ones. It also has it has as much protein as the lemon one does, but this one I'm cheating on a little bit. This one happens to be my favorite flavor on this brand, the Scandalous. I've tried like 4 of their flavors. This one is the winner, the sea salt caramel. I don't know how y'all feel about sea salt and caramel, but it's one of my favorite flavor combinations. I'm already going to tell you, I know this is really good. I would say this is probably, of those 3, it is kind of my favorite, but I have to say that the coffee one really gave it a run for its money. And I actually think I might like this one better. And the reason is it has less sugar, which is, I know, not going to give me a bellyache. But the nice thing about this, the Scandalous one though, is it's got more of that ice cream vibe to it. So when you try scooping it out, instead of coming off in shaved flakes, it's coming out more like a scoop of ice cream, like a real scoop. So it's creamier is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So, in summary, this twin stuff, Slim Twin, which ironically was the more expensive one, I wouldn't buy it again. It reminds me of I can't remember the brand, but it's like the Halo ice cream, which a lot of people love it. I hate it because the Halo, you